Hi, hello, I'm gonna play mahjong. That was my introduction. I'm also gonna play some background music. I hope that doesn't bother you. If it bothers you, I'm very sorry. I can't fix it because it's a recording. And I'm not gonna, I can't edit it out. That's not gonna happen. If you're watching this, I already uploaded this to YouTube, but I'm not gonna fix it. Basically, what's been going on with me in mahjong is that bad things happen to me, and then I feel bad and I want to die. But I'm hoping that if instead I record a game, then good things will happen instead. Or bad things will happen, but I won't be able to react outlandishly and throw things across my room and out my window and punch all of my monitors and such, because that would be too embarrassing to upload to the internet. So I can't let anybody know that that's what happens. At some point, I should probably scout. I like to scout the players. I like to look at their stats. Just a quick little peek to see what's going on. Like, hey, that's a positive win record. That person probably knows what they're doing at least a little bit. This person, reasonable, like win rate maybe like slightly lower than average. Deal-in rate maybe slightly higher than average, but not terrible, not terrible. And this person, less positive win rate. Very high deal-in rate. Hey, that's a good draw. This hand kind of just progressing as a hand would. Don't hate it. I think this is pretty decent. It's not really an amazing draw there. Like it kind of almost does something, but then also like doesn't really. Well, that's not true, actually. We can... Yeah, okay, well now... So now I can just toss that, right? So now we've got, like, Tanya Pinfu action happening. Not sure if I would call... Would I call the 3? I'd probably call the 3 if... Okay, well I wouldn't call the 3 now, because I'm gonna cut this 4. Yeah, when somebody opens their hand, obviously, then the incentive for me to also open my hand and, if I get to pick somebody at the table to win a crappy 1,000 or 2,000 point hand, then me. I want that to be me. Me, I get the points. I would probably reach you with this too. 7, huh? Slightly spooky tile, although, again, it's like... Their hand probably isn't a million billion points. Like, you can see most of the door tiles. It's probably fine. No, not that one. So it's sort of like I can cut something that's a little bit spooky and maybe I deal in, or I can be no 10, and then I lose probably about the same number of points anyways, except there's no chance at all of me gaining points in that case. This is all irrelevant if I can't even get Tempai at all, though. Anything? Does anybody want to hook me up? The wall? A player? Anybody? Anybody? A tile from anywhere. I'll take it from anywhere. From my left? I can't take it from my right or across, but from the wall? Anywhere? Anyone? Got a couple tiles that give me Tempai. There's one. How about it? Does anybody want to run me? Yeah, they wanted it. Okay, well... Wow, man. Tonky weight, too. That's fun. Okay, well, I lose 1,500 points. The alternative is I could have been no 10, and then I would have probably lost 1,500 points, or maybe 3,000. So, cool. Yeah, mahjong. That's about typical for me. I feel like most of my choices in this game are between just, like, 2 negative options, or, like, in that case, like, 2 roughly equivalently negative options. So there's, like, an illusion of choice. I guess. I mean, it's not really... I guess I would still call some stuff. I mean, this is obviously the chi, pon, whatever. The chain leads me to a 1,000 point Haku Nomi hand. I guess there's a Honba. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, well... We will choose to believe just a tiny bit longer that I might be able to stick something to the 7, and then we could really pop off. By which I mean I could get, like, slightly more points. Okay, whatever. It's gone. I mean, now I just want the widest variety of tiles possible to get me Tenpai, so... See ya. I mean, I'm gonna draw a second copy of that guaranteed. And, then I'm gonna be sad. No, that's not... See, okay. I know this is Mahjong Soul, but it's not a good con. It's not a good con for a variety of reasons. First of all, conning is usually not good. But in that specific scenario, like, check this out. If I had conned that, then, like... Cool, I get the Tonki weight. Instead, I get this sweet, weird 6-7 weight. And it's dope, and this person declared Rishi, and I hope that they don't ruin me. They're not gonna ruin me off of that, that's for sure. Deal into my hand. Okay. I mean, Dora passing through is not so bad. How about you? Deal into my hand? No? Okay, that's safe. Alright, alright. Yeah!
No.
That's a bingo. Alright. Well, great. My crappy 2,000 point hand got an extra 1,000 points off of a Richi stick. Everything is good. I mean, this is all... With this sort of hand, it's kind of like... There's just a bunch of trash, and then I'm always torn between, like, do I cut, like, this random 1 and this random 9? And, like, pretend, like, maybe Honitsu could ever possibly happen in my lifetime? Or should I be more realistic and just cut these, like, very likely worthless... What do you call them? Otakaze? Worthless wind tiles. And I'm, like, slightly more likely to stick something to these random ones, but, like, still probably isn't gonna happen. Double tone, though. I mean, double tone Nomi is, like, fine, right? Yeah, okay, let's pawn some more tiles. I found a path to victory. It involves the pawn button. I guess I'll get rid of this 8. At a certain point, like, I don't know if this... I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, but at a certain point, once you're like... I pretty much know what I'm doing here. Like, there's no point in holding this random 8. And like, oh, something could stick to the 8. It's like, yeah, but not really, right? Obviously, I feel slightly sad if I draw the Dora, but I'd rather just get rid of the slightly more dangerous tile and hold on to something like a 9, or... I guess the Haku could be slightly spooky. Let's get rid of it. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Alright, we have a contender. Well, so if they're Toy Toy, that's a Mongon. If they're Honitsu, that's a Mongon. Or better, if they've got Dora. It's a little scary over there. What do I do about that? What do I do about that? Do I fight? I guess we're fighting? Probably? I don't know, it's like... when you call 3 times, your defensive options are pretty limited. Although I've already called 2 times and my defensive options are already pretty limited. Ugh, no, look. I have enough things to worry about right now. Okay, well, never mind. I have nothing to worry about at all, in fact. Ooh, yikes. Is it necessary to say Neko there, though? It's a little much. Like, I get it, but it's a little much. At a certain point, you have to chill just a little bit. You can't be like Dora Neko ni nya, right? Too much. You can't be like Matatabi tsumo inyatsu. You can't do that. I almost autopiloted cutting this Dora, because it's like, well, you know, I mean, I can expand the weight if I draw the 5, and, you know, so there's no reason to have this 1. It serves the same purpose as the 4, except it's worth 1 Han, whereas the 4 is not, actually. You idiot. You utter incompetent fool. That doesn't mean I won't cut it later, but I shouldn't cut it now. Hello, welcome back. Just thinking to myself, hey, 3 pairs, that's like almost Chitoitsu, right? Well, what if I had 4 pairs? But what if I didn't have 4 pairs? What if I just filled a Kanchan instead? That's fine too, right? Okay. Got a little 8. Get a little 7 action. We could have a little Tanya Nomi, maybe? Could have a little starting to discard this 2-pin, maybe? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that at least once. I could see myself doing it again. Ooh, the Dora passes, huh? Okay. Better now than never. What else? Oh. No. Okay. Hey. Can we talk for a second? Okay. No, we can't talk. You're busy being owned. So. Okay. So. This is a learning experience. Do you see what happened when you made that con, though? Did you see how that added 2 Han to their hand? And then they had a Hanuman instead of a Mangan, and he dealt in? That probably did not register to them at all. That's a teachable moment. That's why you don't make cons. Especially in that scenario. Like, making cons is bad pretty much all the time. But that was an especially bad time to do that. Alright, yeah, go nuts, whatever. Do I want to call a billion? Kinda? I got these Dora tiles. Fill that Kanchan so right. I mean, everybody's doing stuff. I want to do stuff. I want to take a 6. No, not that one. I mean, there's also the possibility of Chanta if I get the 8, and it's kind of the Dora just feels wrong. It feels bad. I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, options. Got options. Looking to call this first. No, not. That doesn't really do anything at all. Calling this is good. Yeah, let's do that. We could take the middle road. Let's take the middle road. So I'll leave myself open to the possibility of filling either side of this. Right now, when they discard a tile that I can cheat. No, you didn't do it. Okay. Yeah, we'll fill one side of this. I get to keep the red 5. I like the red 5. The red 5 is friend. And we pull in one of these. Like, random end tile. Okay, you decided to do that this time, huh? Close cons are a lot more rare. I'm still not, like, sure that it's good to just go and do that, but... You know, I guess if the button appears, then one is compelled to click it. Hello, Chun. Alright, great. Maybe they had, like, 3 Sha in their hand. They didn't. They had some other door tiles, though. Okay, great. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Well, yeah. So I'm in 3rd. Worst things have happened. It's gonna be hard to get 1st, because I have a billion points. I didn't get myself into 2nd place, though. Sure do have some dragon tiles here. Probably gonna discard all of them. Hey, that one's a good first one to discard. Let's do that. Any more? Can you see some more? Show me. Guide me. No? Alright, I will be the guide. Okay. You can have that one. Would you like this one as well? Anybody? Okay. An awkward, like, 4-pair scenario. Ooh, this time? No. Okay. What? I guess we will accept that Chitoitsu is probably not real. Well, I mean, I guess if we want to hold the... Maybe it is better to keep the 5, just because I don't really want to discard it. I guess if I draw the 2, then I could still theoretically draw the 6, and we can cut the 8 instead, and... Okay, everybody's doing things. It's fine. That's fine. Will this come out? Is it real? Okay, well, Chitoitsu may have been real. That's a pity. But that time is over. I'm not sure. I mean, there's only one of these left, but there are only 2 8s left also, so... Oh, hey, okay. What do you want me to do? You want me to phone this and cut the door? You want me to just lose it all? What do you want from me? You wanted me to be Chitoitsu. Well, I wasn't listening. More? You want more? They want more! No, I mean... Can't really just go wild here. Can't really wild out here. What can I do? Can I do anything? I mean, if I draw a bunch of perfect tiles and everything in my hand is safe, then I can do some stuff. I'd also just kind of hang out and watch things happen, which is a lot of what I end up doing in mahjong. Is I don't think I actually want to be aggressive here, to be honest. There's a weird awkward pause there, but I'm assuming like somebody could easily have a pair. Well, I guess it's very likely given that all of the 3s are over here, so I mean, you ain't making a sequence out of that. Yeah, somebody probably has the pair, but they're not pawning, so they're probably like Tempai, and that's their pair. Whatever. I'm just saying farewell to this hand. All of my friends here at the table, carry on, do as you will. I'm just gonna kind of hang out and not think about anything in particular. Done with that. Done thinking. Done trying. Yeah, whatever. I can Chitoitsu a million times over. Don't care. Alright. Still weren't Tempai, huh? All of the... On Mahjong Soul, I just feel like I can never believe. I can't believe in people's honitsu. Except for when I should. But it's hard to tell when I should. Because most of the time, you see like 2 calls, and then all their discards are incredibly like, oh, I'm doing honitsu. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna do honitsu. I'm doing honitsu. This is what I'm doing. And it's like, are you, though? Okay, well, in this case, they were not. They were doing open Tanya, and they were trying very hard. And God bless them for it. But, you know, like, half the time, it's super obvious honitsu, and they're just forcing it. And they don't care, and nobody else at the table cares, because they keep discarding tiles from that suit anyways, and then, like, it still probably doesn't happen even after they call 4 times. And that's pretty funny. And then the other half of the time, somebody, like, Ponza Haku, and then, like, 3 turns later, you, like, discard, like, a random 1-mon, and they're like, Ron, frickin' honitsu. I also had Haku and Chun Anko, and it's a Daisongen or whatever. And you're like, this game is dope. I'm glad that I spend my time doing this. That's been my experience, anyways. Sometimes honitsu is real, sometimes it's not real. And when people just call everything 100% of the time in all scenarios, it can be pretty hard to tell if you should actually believe that they're going to get anywhere with that, right? What do we got going here? Little Ipeco action, maybe? I guess it's unlikely, since as I hover over this tile, I see 2 more of them in the pond. But you never know. Terrific, okay. We could even be Ryanpeiko if we happen to grab one of these, although I would be perfectly happy with a little Pinfu. Ooh. Richi? A little... Richi? I'll do it. Let's see if they believe in Suchi. Does anybody believe in Suji at this table? We'll find out. Do they believe in safe tiles, or is that a coincidence? Should I have taken the much worse Chitoitsu? The answer is, probably not. Should I have declared Richi? Not sure. I feel like on Mahjong Soul, Like, it's hard to tell, but I feel like a lot of the time you're probably fine declaring Ricci, because it seems like everybody just kind of goes nuts, but their hands usually aren't worth that much. So you may as well just go for it, because they'll probably deal in. Like, you're probably not going to push people into defending. Like, you're not going to decrease your chances of winning that way, so it's like kind of a free roll. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm probably just going to draw the Dora at this point, discard it, and then get, like, triple runned, and that's going to be cool. But that might not happen. It's the wrong 3, buddy. Hey, I did it. I done did it. Fill out my completed Yaku list. No Uridora. Never, I mean, not once in my life, having played probably like 10,000 matches of mahjong in my life at this point. I have not once gotten Uridora, so it's not surprising, but I mean, it's a little sad. That's fine, though. It's a condition that I live with. You just kind of accept that you probably won't get Ipatsu, and you definitely won't get Uridora, ever. Even on Mahjong Soul, when everybody makes about 500 trillion cons per hand, you should not expect to get Uridora. Okay, that's something. And our friend here is immediately like, yeah, I'll fight it out with you, let's go. To be fair, they're in a situation where they probably have no other choice. You know, they've lost their last shot at dealership. They're massively behind. You probably have to just do it. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do anything. What am I doing? Cutting that, I guess. It's gonna have like a little Pimfu action. Could have a little Beta Ori action. Get some safe tiles. We start getting a little too scared of what's happening over there. So go ahead and get rid of that one. This is sort of like cut the dangerous tiles early and then have the safe tiles to cut for later if things are not looking so promising for you after all. Okay. Do you want to keep it going? I mean, it was fine when I cut it before. Oh, they love it. Okay. There's that 9. So obviously we could fill the 4 here and then have a sweet Dama 10, Pimfu, whatever. Okay. Sweet Dama 10, Tanya Pimfu. Have a sweet... I feel like that one's probably still fine. I should really be paying attention to if they're doing Tsumogiri or Tadashi up there. Yeah, like that's... The closer that their hand gets to Tenpai, the more I need to worry about dealing in and completely blowing my second place here. They have enough points. Do they really, like, need more? Okay, well... They are advancing. 5 cut's a little bit spooky, like both directions here. Okay. What do we do about that? Kind of feel like I should just be saying goodbye when possible. This person does not care. They don't believe. I believe in the power of safe tiles. I believe in the power of not dealing in. That's what I would like to do. I really hope they don't sumo, but they probably will, because that's what happens to me when I play mahjong. 5 passes. Or does it? Tadashi. Well, can't be sure now. One thing I can be sure of is that that's still safe. Against them, anyways. I can still just easily trip... Okay, alright. Okay, what do you got? Tanya 1 Dora. Sorry, Dora Neko. Which I believe means 1 Dora. I think that's how many Dora they had. This is a hand. We'll leave it at that. What do you want to do with this? Draw a lot of good tiles, I guess. I would like to draw a lot of good tiles. Failing that, I would like this person to not draw good tiles, and then maybe one of these people wins, and we just move it along. I'd like to continue being in second place. How far from first? A Mongon direct hit away. That's all it takes. Pretty far from that. I'm currently... I don't know, 4... Okay, that's, like, see, that's kind of the thing that I wanted to not see happen. So what, I mean... It's like, what's the safest? Like, obviously, with Suji on the 1, like, both of these are probably fine. Probably fine. And likewise, with the pair of the North, like, probably fine. So you're just kind of playing the game of, like, what's the super duper least likely? Because you can still get got, especially with a Rishi that early. Like, who knows what the hell they have? Anything is possible. Rishi Nomi, Sanbaimon, it's up in the air at this point. But, hey, that passes. Hopefully this person is just aggressive for absolutely no reason, even though they probably should just be bailing. And then they end up winning. They, like, roam them for 1,000 or something, and it's like, it seems like you were taking a lot of risks pushing that particular hand, but hey, I'm glad you did it. The ones are safe. That they are. We've got double Suji on this bad boy. 3 is certainly safe. I guess there's also, like, it would be hard for this to even be Kanchan given the number of 4s in there, but it's just a question of, do I want to, like, pretend like Tenpai is possible? And I think the answer is no. Let's just not even... Let's not pretend. Tenpai isn't real. I don't believe in it. I don't believe it'll happen. Oh no, that just passed. I'm not sure if this is like Tenho, where sometimes there's just random long pauses when tiles are discarded. Okay, please don't kill them and get... Second, please don't kill them. Okay. They got to Uradora, and they killed him. And I'm 3rd place. Okay. So, not like a positive result, but... I mean, I'm up points from the starting value, so it's hard to be mad about that necessarily. I can maybe be a little bit mad, just because the last games that I've played have all been horrible, so it's like, something slightly better would have just made me a little bit happier, but, why not just do another? Hasn't even been a half hour yet. Got a little bit more time left on this album. Got another one queued up on the YouTube autoplay. But it was like a typical game, I don't know. Not much to say about that. Things happened, somebody died, there were sumos and rons, and I did not get a favorable result, but I don't feel like I screwed anything up either. It's just kind of like, guess that's what happened that time. It's part of mahjong. A lot of mahjong is kind of thinking a lot about various things, and then it's like, the result occurred. And maybe the things that you were thinking about real hard turned out to be completely irrelevant most of the time. The vast majority of the time, in fact. But the times where they do matter, it's very important that you were doing all that thinking, I guess. So try to maintain a positive mindset about that. I personally cannot do that. It's hard for me to maintain a positive mindset. I either, have good results, and then I'm like, yeah, cool, I'm smart. And then bad results occur, and then I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever done with my life, and I hate myself for spending any amount of time doing this. What an idiot I am. Despite the fact that I'm, doing the exact same thing both times, right? I'm just kind of, playing the game and thinking about it and trying to do good, and then it's if the variance breaks my way, I'm like, yeah, cool. And if it doesn't break my way, it's like, I want to die now a lot. But for some reason, I still play this game. It's very strange. A questionable life decision made by me. Hey, this sounds okay. I drew, like, some tiles that were good. There's, like, a slightly awkward, you know... I mean, ideally, I just stick something, like... Fill the gap, stick something to the 5, and then we're off to the races. But who knows what's going to happen. And now we've got dueling red 5s that both want to be in the hand, and it's going to be real hard to incorporate both. Alright, goodbye, friend. Hey, this red 5 doubles as, like, the actual Dora as well, by the way. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just get... Okay. Yeah, hello. Okay, alright, yeah, no, just everybody just do it. I don't know, hopefully we, like, fill the gap here, and then we can Dama 10, and then we, like, draw this red 5 too, because why wouldn't I? And then we can have, like... a better weight, then we draw the 6, but we don't actually want the 6, so we're going to get rid of it. How about it? How about the live... Okay, well, I'm not cutting the Dora. Let's establish that right now. The Dora's not coming out of the hand, so we may as well cut the 3, and then we'll see about this one a little later. It's like, I never know, right? Like, the later it gets, and then you see this live Yakuhai, and it's like... Toy red double tone, huh? How's that? Is that good for me, if that happens? Is that good for me if it happens to me? The answer is no. It's, in fact, very bad. How many points is Tenpai worth? How many points is dealing into a dealer Mongon worth? We do the maths. Hello. Okay. Well, the tone passes there, doesn't it? Okay. Delicious. Great. 4? If not, I got safe tiles. I'll get on out of here. Don't think I won't. But 4? Tone. Excellent. 4? Any 4s? 6. Interesting. Interesting. 4, though? Any Forso? Has anybody seen my friend? That's not safe, is it? Goodbye. Let's just do that one too, sure. Do I get another draw? We get up. Oh, okay. Let's stop thinking about it. It's not worth thinking about. 8-7. Okay, well, I wouldn't have dealt in. But I also wouldn't have won even if I pushed, so... Interesting. So that's an assortment of tiles? Okay. How about Sanshoku? Sanshoku? No? I mean, this hand, it does the work for me. I don't really have to think about this one. Like, what tiles are good? What tiles are bad? Is that one good? It's not good. Get rid of it. You know, discard the more dangerous tiles early, discard the less dangerous tiles later. It's so close, so close. So close to the 4-5, and yet, so far. Hi, hello. Welcome. Oh no, now I have to think a little bit. Boo, I don't want to... I just want the Sanshoku. I want the easy Sanshoku. Don't make me hold this 5 until the critical moment where I discard it and then die. Like, I just want to... Let's get the 6. Hello. Anyone? Hello? Any friends? Any friends for me? Friend tile. Okay. For you. For you, a friend has appeared. For me. Maybe also a friend? I'm not calling, obviously. A friend, though, would be nice. Listen, I don't think you can call here. I think that's ambitious. That's believing a lot in your ability to hit exactly the right tiles for your Tenpai. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. A con was made, I'll declare Ricci. That's fine. And like a 7 was discarded, and that's like a little bit unfortunate, but it wasn't pwned, so... How about the 2? Do you have Imperial Jade? No Jades. Good. Good, good, good. No Jade is good. Do I make my own cons? I don't think so. I think if I declare Ricci, then we can talk about cons. Until that point, I think we say no. Wait, Jade? Imperial Jade? Any Jades? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Any Jades? Jades maybe occurring? No cons there. Not conning. Do I believe? I believe. I believe in myself. I believe in the power of friendship. Show me. Show me. Dora's? Ah. They believe in half Suji, I'm sure of it. I cut this 8 and the 7 so early. Like the 6? Really? I'd be waiting on the 6? There's no way. Is it the Dora? You declare Ricci waiting on the Dora? Impossible. I think it'll probably come out. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Ah, they had them, though. They had the 6s. No wonder. They would have I'm sure. If they had drawn another 6, they would have discarded it for sure, right? For sure. Guaranteed. Maybe not. Maybe not. I would have liked to win that hand, but I didn't. And that's a pity. This is another one that's, like, pretty organized. Maybe we can reach you a little bit faster and actually win with this one. What do you think? I think I can do it. A bit of a bummer to see the red 5 up here. I'd rather have it be nestled nice and snug between those two tiles. But I'll live. Okay, I mean, sure. That's fine too. A little Ipeco could happen. Really looking to get A5 though. 5 very good. 4 or the 1 less good, less exciting. Like, you have to take it, but it's a bummer. Ah, see that? That's mine. Mine. For me. You shouldn't... Oh, no. Well, I believe in Ipeco, so... We'll continue to believe in Ipeco and believe that I will draw the 5 and declare Ricci and win a spectacular Ipatsu on the 4. That's what I think will happen. I don't think that at all, actually, but I would like it if it did. And I play mahjong because, you know, you have to... If you can't believe, you have to at least see the possibility. Even if I... Oh, ah, ooh, ah, Let's change tack, and now we're in Open Tanyao hand. Now we're a Chitoitsu hand? I don't want to be a Chitoitsu hand. I will. I don't... I'm not gonna, like, chase it. Do you want that? You called the 1. Do you want it? They want it. Okay. You want to cut the Dora? Ah, never. They don't want to cut the Dora. You? Do you have any? Do you want to cut the Dora tile for some reason? Ah, they don't. Maybe next time. Do I want to get Tenpai? Yes, very much so. Am I going to? Apparently. Alright. That's not the tile that I wanted to pwn, but... No, I can't. If I pwn this, then what I would want to do would be cut 5 and then be waiting 3-6, except whoops! Oops, can't do that. Hello. Ah, good. Remember what I was saying earlier about, like, Honitsu? And it's like, sometimes Honitsu is real and sometimes it's not real? Sometimes people just have that setup and it just kind of happens for them, and then you die. And that's what happened to me just there. That doesn't look like 11 or more, so let's give that a mulligan. But yeah, that's part of... That's been my experience with mahjong recently, is just kind of like... It seems to be a battle between, like... Do you draw their tile, or do they draw your tile? And right now I've been on the receiving end of I drew their tile about, I don't know, a billion times. You know, they're like Kanchan wait on 3-so, but I mean I drew it, and that was Tenpai. you know, my weight was fine, etc. Had a hand, had some Dora, you know. So you got the 3, and then it's like, surprise, it's a Mongon. And then that's part of mahjong, but it don't feel good. Let's try this. Realistically, I don't really want a Champon weight anyways, so entirely possible I should have also held the like the 7 and the 4, try to get something to stick to those, but we'll keep the 3 because there is the possibility like Itsu, or at least sticking the Dora to it, which kind of just happened. Hello, good for me. Good situation for me, this is Suji. Suji's real. Always believe. I mean, maybe don't, but you can. Okay, let's keep believing. But now what? So, we've got this... I mean, obviously 5 is good. 5 is good to go. The 5... the 5 can go. Can't really be too aggressive with this. Alright, we'll keep cutting them, and should maybe I be chasing Chitoi? Should I? Now what? Just because of Dora? Like, what am I? I'm not really sure what to do in this scenario. I feel like die is probably what... Oh, no, okay. Somebody else will die. Excellent. And they're just kind of like a nonsense, nothing sort of hand. Okay, well... Alright, my decisions weren't really important. I couldn't have dealt in, and wasn't going to get Tenpai no matter what I did. But it was fun being stressed out about it for a little bit, I guess. I guess that's why I play this game, is to increase the amount of stress that I feel in my day-to-day life. And it's... I mean... it's working as intended. As for this hand, we've got, like... Pinfu Nomi, maybe? I could draw the Dora and then fill. Pinfu 1 Dora? Richi Pinfu 1 Dora? Ipatsu? Tsumo? No, probably not. Probably not any of that, but... Pinfu seems pretty realistic. There are a lot of 9s that have been discarded, but not all of them. You got 6s, and we've got like this where like I can draw the 3 and then have like this sort of 1/4 weight eventually, I guess. Like kind of does something. Yeah. Okay. Well, not. I guess I'm Mishanten. Guess we'll do that. Maybe we'll draw the 8. And then I can, I guess, declare Richi? What else am I gonna do, exactly? Alright, well there's Kabe. So if we don't see more 8s, like, being discarded, then either somebody has a pair or triplet, or we can more optimistically believe that they will flow out when drawn. So there's, like, that. If I wanted to declare Richi... I mean, I now have a one-sided weight on the 6, even if I have the technical two-sided weight, being that all of the 9s are dead. Okay, we could get the 6, and then we could also have Pinfu, Richi, the end. Dora appears. We've got a 5. Does that do anything? I guess I'll hold it? I don't know. Now it's in this weird, like, I guess I don't really want to just cut a random 5 if I don't have to. So, like, we'll lose out on the 6, I guess, and then we'll just cut these 1s because they're safe. And we'll draw this red 5, and we'll be like, what am I going to do with this red 5? Alright. 8's looking pretty dead. That one's looking pretty dead. Do I need to be scared of cutting this 9, given that it is live? The answer is, like, actually maybe yes. Because, like, it's a little weird that it hasn't appeared. Okay, everybody's doing stuff except for me. The only thing that I'm doing is suffering. Sure, out, gun. Let's get rid of it. Toss it out. I don't want to see it in my hand anymore. Ton? Love the mouse over. Love the mouse over. I'm too dumb to like keep track of the Yakuhai and etc. in the pond as they're discarded. Usually I just draw one and I'm like, oh god, is that live? Do I, and then I have to like read the pond. But I just like hover my mouse over it and then I can see what's going on. What is going on? I don't know, I'm just gonna keep discarding whatever it's... I don't believe in myself right now. Okay, that turned out to be that. Are there really no 9s? Or maybe, I guess with the Hakupon possible that they were holding? I don't know. What now? We're South 1. Into the South round. I could have a Shaw 1 Dora hand. We're gonna pass the first time. Probably just have to take it the second time because it's hard for this to get better unless I get Tenpai and then declare Richi and then I got like Richi. I don't want... You can't... This isn't... I don't want this pair. I need this. I need this tile. We can't... You can't be doing this. You just can't. I'll say no. I'm saying no. Continue to say no, and it looks like we're gonna be Richi 1 Dora with the old Shaw pair at the best possible time. Anybody want a Haku? Oh yeah. You bet your ass. It's possible that I pawn and then like use this as the pair. Probably cutting this at some point anyways. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and that one's gone forever, so let's not think about that anymore. I'm done thinking about that. The time for thinking about that is past. I'm not even sure if I like that. To be honest, like, winning a 2,000 point hand kind of accomplishes nothing. Like, maybe it's better to go for the Richi because you can make it be worth more dollars. Maybe I need to just let the dealer win their Open Tanyao, whatever. Don't know. When you're in this sort of situation, it's kind of hard to like what's correct? What's the optimal thing to do? And like, is there actually anything that I can do to like get myself out of last place here? The answer is probably no. The answer is probably I'm just going to hook people up with tiles that they want and then they're going to win and I'm going to sit here with an unchanged hand after however many turns. It's life. That's life. There's a 5. Like, what? Could it be? Could it be their winning tile? I don't think so. Like, I'm not too worried about that one. But I mean, I really don't want to deal in to anything. Down enough points as it is. 8 passes. Like, we probably are just gonna ditch that. Draw the 2? Red 5's gone, which is very sad. Do I Richi? Richi if I draw the 2, probably. If I draw the 5. Is this a situation where... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is good or not. Like, my gut is to, like, be more defensive, but also, like, I'm in a bad situation, so maybe I need to rely on getting a little bit lucky in order to start pulling myself out. You know, we get, like, Richi, Wandora, Tsumo, Ippatsumo obviously gone, but, like, Tsumo, maybe an Uradora for the first time in my life. You know. It's just a question of, like, is this going to get better? And like the answer is probably not going to get better, but is it worth deleting 1,000 of my points?
No.
All right. Well, as it turns out, I love the Tonki weight. I love it. It's good. It's good that they had it, and it's good that once again I drew it. Like I love to draw it, and I love to discard it from my hand. That's what I do. That's the kind of player that I am. I am the player who will draw and discard your tile. And you're welcome. It's a service that I provide. And I clearly enjoy doing it because it keeps happening. I don't know why I would do it if I didn't like it. It seems illogical. Okay, people are doing stuff, as is typical of Mahjong Soul. Double South would have been nice, like Double South Sanshoku sort of action. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen, but we could get like a Pinfu. You like Pinfu Dora Dora? Can I? Is that asking too much? That's probably asking too much. How about I deal into another 1,000-point hand? That's probably more realistic. You know, Pie in the Sky, the Dream Hand, Pinfu Dora Dora, Richi. That's almost a Mongon. That's close to a Mongon. Hey, okay, alright. Cut you. It's fine. Well, Pinfu 1 Dora is pretty good too. We'll for sure draw the 7. And we'll fill one of these as well. And we won't deal in. Like, clearly. Okay, I mean, there are a lot of 3s out there on the table, if I'm being perfectly honest. So we'll probably ditch this. We're going to draw this 3. We're going to snap off the Richi. Snap. Can you hear that? Snap. A double snap. Shampoo? I mean, maybe, right? Okay, that's fun. Fortunately, there's the Hatsu there, so we don't have to be terrified of that, unless they're playing, like, 3 or 4-dimensional chess, and they just have the other 3 in their hand. Ron, do you want to kill me? Does anybody want to kill me? I'm probably past the point of being able to, like, reasonably defend. I don't know. There's 1. Okay. There's 1 remaining. Suji, etc. It is Richi Wondora. Ipatsu? 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 Ipatsumo? Ah, no, the 3! Alright, well, welcome to Mahjong. Am I dead? No, it's not Chanta. I thought it was, oh no, it's close to Chanta, but it's not. Alright, well, I'll just do some more points and be further in 4th. I mean, I like the Shampoo weight better, right? I think it's better. It obviously did not work, and it would have worked perfectly the other way, but that's, you know, what are you going to do about that? Is that something that I should learn from? I don't think so. It's just kind of like, that's what happened. And again, you know, it's a pity that I drew their winning tile. I could have drawn my winning tile, too. I think that's something you're allowed to do in this game. I personally have not done it, but I believe it is possible and legal within the rules of the game. It definitely didn't go great, though. Didn't go great. What are we doing now? We are drawing the Dora, and then we're gonna Richi Pinfu Dora Dora. That's not it. We're gonna Richi Pinfu Nomi, which is worthless. And I'm going to win like 2,000 points. It's not going to change anything. And then I guess that'll be that. I don't know. This is even... This is a bad situation, I'll be honest. It's the sort of situation where it increasingly becomes like... There's not actually a correct decision anymore, in the sense of like... If you want to increase your placement, right? I would like to raise my placement. I would like to go from 4th to something higher than 4th. What is the correct decision? And it's like, there might not be anything that you can do that will make that happen from this point on. Possibly for the rest of the game. So, I can just Richi on Pinfu Nomi, and then be like, Richi Nomi, like, Richi, Pinfu, Ipatsumo, Uradora, and then that's like the start of my miracle comeback. Or, I can say, forget that, draw on the Dora, and then we're going in. Right? And it's like, neither one of those are particularly likely to happen, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. Probably getting 4th this game. seems very likely just given the current, the current point totals. But, I don't know. I would choose to go with this one. As it turns out, 2 of the door tiles have been discarded. There's 1 remaining. Who knows where it is? Not in my hand, that's for sure. But we could still get Tempai, I guess, and then we could have like a 147, and then I don't know. I guess let's go ahead and turn off auto win because I probably don't want to do that. I probably don't want the round to advance. And we're actually close enough to the end of the round that I probably need to be Tempai, because if I'm not Tempai, that's very bad. So I guess I'll call at this point. So yeah. Hilariously, no, I guess a 9 came out, so I could have maybe rolled them for something or other, but didn't happen. If I draw the 9 right now, do I declare Ricci? I didn't draw the 9. Guess I'll discard it. This is like slightly dangerous, I guess. I don't know. I'm not paying too much attention. I'm mostly just wallowing in self-pity and sadness. But I guess like that is almost assuredly safe. So, okay. I mean the 4. All right. Do I get another draw? No. So I'm no 10. Because I can't like pull in. Oh wait, maybe like a call and then I can. Okay, that's not ideal. Definitely like. I mean, me gaining points is what I want. Like losing points is the opposite of what I want. And the round advancing is also not necessarily what I want. I'd kind of rather like. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, it's my dealer turn. All I have to do is never lose another hand. I'm gonna have to win the next like 10 or something, but that's fine. I'll just do that. We'll definitely hit the south. We will. This is not getting discarded, and I'm not drawing it. I'm not drawing that tile. This tile, not drawing it. Not happening. Never. It's not. So why would that ever happen? So we're not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna win this 1,500 point hand off of the south. The end. That's literally the only thing that is allowed to happen. No other outcome is worth thinking about. Because if that happens, then I'm screwed.
No.
Don't think about that. Just think about winning. I won. Nice. This is the start of my glorious comeback. And I'm glad I'm recording this because I want the whole world to see it. This is going to be proof that a strong spirit, an unwavering spirit, a spirit that never gives up, can and will prevail in Rishi Mahjong. For sure. Slightly awkward. Okay, so, I mean, my initial read of this hand was open Tanya, baby. That's 7. We're gonna get this 7. We're gonna, like, pawn this, I guess, and Sling sticks to, I don't know. Hello? What is going on? Okay. Somebody wants that, and that's fine. You can have it. Somebody want this? You can have it. It's not... I can't hoard it in my hand. I can't be like, I'm taking you all down with me. Okay, well... So that's... I mean, that's a little awkward for me. Didn't really want that to happen. Kind of needed to win a few more hands to really have a shot at getting out of last place, but don't you worry about that. Because my dynamite Hanuman run for exactly this person is definitely going to occur, and I'm going to get 3rd place, and it's going to be a triumph. What happened this game? Where did all of my points go? I have 4,200 points. You start with 25,000. I've lost 21,000 points. Where did they go? Okay, so I dealt into that Honitsu thing. That was just kind of like, that was just an accident. That was like, that's something that just happens, and, you walk into it, and what are you gonna do? Like, I think I dealt into, like, another, like, 1 or 2, and then, like, where did my points go, man? I was like no 10 once or twice? There were Tsumos? What? Gosh. Where did they go? Well, anyways, I'm like 100% screwed. I'm drawing and discarding tiles. Like, I'm participating in the game actively, but like this is not. There's nothing that this hand can become. Is kind of the issue here. I guess. I mean, I guess what we're looking for here is like exhaustive draw where like everybody is Tempai or something, or at the very least like I need to be Tempai and dealer needs to be Tempai, so like the point difference doesn't change between us, and then like I get another shot at being like getting a hand that can actually be worth points, because this one is just not. Okay, well, alright, some points were... This is another Honitsu for like 1,000,000 points, because why not? Alright, Mahjong's cool. That's an upset too, yeah? Alright, hilarious. I bet they're really happy about that. I mean, you probably shouldn't just like randomly cut the Dora, to be fair. Anyways, well, I'm the big loser here. That is regrettable. So yeah, that's kind of... I mean, the thing about that game in particular is like... Like, the last couple games that I lost, like, I made a pretty big mistake at the end of one of them, where I got double roaned for, like, 24,000 points, and I dropped from second to last place, and it was like, at the time I was just kind of like, I guess I'll keep being Tempai, I'm like dealer and Orasu, like, let's try to, you know, whatever, like, what am I, you know, it's not a big deal, and then it was like, oh, actually, why didn't I just, like, discard this 100% safe tile, and then just, like, be no 10, and then get second place guaranteed instead of, like, taking this incredible risk. So that was pretty stupid. That one was my fault. There's another one, like, the next game that I played, I, like, dealt into a dealer Mongon, because I was like, what, they're gonna roam me on the Dora, like, East 1 or whatever? Like, I'm gonna, like, draw this tile, and then I had to discard the Dora to be Tempai, like... Surely the universe is not rigged up against me, I say, like, knowing full well that obviously they're going to be waiting on the Dora and I'm going to get completely owned. So I did that and then, like, ended up barely being in last place at the very end or whatever. That one I got last place and it was like... I don't know, that's just kind of what happened. I guess I would just take the, like, shitty 1,000-point hand. What else is this going to be? I don't know. Like, waffling back... Okay. What is that... accomplish? So the frustrating thing about playing on Mahjong Soul is that, like, people just kind of do that, and it's like... But then you lose to them still. And it's like, why am I playing this game? Why am I thinking about anything that I'm doing? Because it clearly does not matter. I just click buttons arbitrarily, and, like... Apparently that just works. Yeah, okay. I do not like calling until I have secured the Yaku, so I don't like just kind of taking the 6. Now what? And I had to cut the Dora? Why do you do this to me? I'm like, oh, well, okay, so I'm drawing this, so maybe Chitoi, actually. I get like Chitoi Dora, and that's not so bad. That's not so bad. And now it's like, maybe it's a 1,000 point hand after all, buddy. I don't know, I can declare Ricci. Nice pawn. Oh, okay, well, fours are probably not happening there. Between Kami-cha and Shimo-cha, which one do you think has the other 2 Hatsu? Any guesses? Any bets? Surely one of them does. Okay, no, there's a new... Never mind. A new challenger has arrived. Who has the Hatsu? I've got 2. Do you think could there possibly be a 1-in-1 split? I don't think that's unrealistic. Again, given the behavior of players on Mahjong Soul, where they're just kind of like, yeah, I've decided that I'm going to get this hand, and it's like... Well, I'm gonna get Honitsu, so I guess I need to just hold every possible, you know, discard all tiles that are not Honitsu tiles, and we'll go from there. Don't pause on the Dora. Nobody has that. Nobody's gonna win off of that. Don't be stupid. Ugh. No, hey, let's not do that. Okay, alright. There's the... Ooh. Interesting, okay. Hatsu was not there, but they did have Honitsu Toy, because why wouldn't you? Alright, fair. The location of the Hatsu will forever remain a mystery. I could look at the log, but I don't care that much. It's not... My life is not going to improve knowing that information. It's just not relevant. I am definitely guilty of looking back at the game log being like, oh, where was the tile? I was sure that they would have discarded it if they drew it. And then you can look at the game log and be like, yeah, they didn't draw it, obviously. Like, what do you think it was? It was in the wall, stupid. Like, surprise. Like, where was that tile? And it's like, well, okay, it wasn't visible, so it was in one of the invisible places. Are you happy now that you know that? The answer is no. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Sometimes you gotta, you can't look at the wall. You can't crack open the wall. There's nothing, no information, no relevant information was inside the wall. You gotta let it go. And I mean, in that case specifically, like, I don't actually care where the Hatsu was anyways. I didn't deal into a Mongon. Why do I care what happened? This is not a big deal. For once, I didn't deal into a Mongon. What's going on over here? That's not the north. That's not the north at all. Just kidding. We all know what's going on. There's a case to be made that, like, they're doing some sort of Chanta thing, except they cut the Dora very fast, so it's clearly not that. It's Honitsu, or they've got, like, Hatsu Anko, and it's all misdirection. But again, the discard of 2-1-3 is a little questionable if that's the case. Speaking of Hatsu, this is not... Talked about this before. It's hard for me to know when I'm supposed to be respecting the Honitsu and when I shouldn't be. Because, like, they could just have nothing. They could be not even, like, remotely close to Tenpai. And, I'm still not going to declare Richi for Richi no Mi or anything, so not worth thinking about. But, like, do they actually have it? I don't know. And, like, should I be worried about it? Like, I don't know. Am I worried about it? Like, yes. I'm not discarding that tile. How about this one? That one's fine. Again, you hover your mouse over it and then it shows you. Very useful. 8 passed before. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I pretended right there that it meant something, and I wasn't rebuked. That one is fine for sure. Do I want to pawn this to get Tenpai? I guess I would do that. Let's do that. Hooray! No Yaku. Oh, everybody wants a little bit. It's going to be about that time. Okay, that's cute. Now what do I discard? I guess this? Alright. Well, they could still easily have the pair, or not. I don't know. Welcome back. Still not you. I mean, I could still just draw a third Hatsu, and then it's like, look who's the genius now. I don't know. I got Tenpai. Hey, you know what? This is more points than that hand was worth. I got 1,500. That's more than 1,000. This is a great victory for me. And also the Honitsu Forcer was not Tenpai, which, like, of course they weren't. Why would they be Tenpai? Don't be ridiculous. You can't just look at your hand and then you can't look at this and just be like, Oh yeah, Sosu Honitsu is obviously what's going to happen here, and then you just discard all of this, and it's like, yeah, that's not real. That's not how mahjong works, except for when it does. Occasionally it does work. Usually not from this far away, but this is fun. But yeah, you know, it's a delicate balancing act where, like, a lot of the time you see obvious Honitsu just based on, like, calls and discards where it's, like, the only reasonable thing it could possibly be outside of, like, some weird no-yaku stuff, which, once you're in Silver Room, you should probably assume that is not the case. You know, they're forcing Honitsu, and then it's like, alright, do they actually have the hand for it or not? Because people will just do it. Right there, it definitely seemed like they were just doing it. But sometimes they actually are like, a surprise. You know, Yakuhai Onko, like, Dora Dora, and it's Toy Toy, by the way, and they've made like one call and then you deal in, and it's like, cool. Well, I guess sometimes they have it after all. You know what? Tanyao is worth the same number of points as Hatsu, as it turns out. So let's just do that. Any fours? There. Okay, there's actually only one left, huh? That's fine. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Pawn, huh? Okay, well, 5 passed. Actually, a little bit. I guess I already knew that 5 passed. Smart boy player. Passes by them, but I guess that's not terribly surprising either. But yeah, pawns? Pawns for Tenpai. We don't want that one. Ideally, a chi occurs. I guess then I maybe have to worry slightly about this, because it... Fine. Fine, let's be Tenpai. I'll be Tenpai, I love it. I love being Tenpai. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to draw any more tiles anyways. I have to draw tiles, and I have to discard tiles, and then I'll deal in. You just keep doing stuff until somebody cuts the last 4. How about it? Yeah, that's probably fine. The 3 Kabes, like, you know, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It was fine. Is this fine? 7. That's... Oh dear, that's a lot of Dora, isn't it? It's not so fine. On the bright side, I wasn't the dealer, so... Usually I'm the dealer in circumstances like that. This time it was not. So that, that's going to make first place a little bit harder, but at least I'm not completely owned. I'm tired of being completely owned, I'll be perfectly honest. I mean, of the games that I've played tonight, I got like 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th again. Really kinda... I think that's true. So I was... Yeah, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Alright. So not like a super good string. One of the 3rd places I was like positive in points though. It was just kind of one of those things where somebody got busted out super hard, and it's like I wasn't the person who busted them, so you know, that happens. It's like a negative result, but also like, what are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Should probably be preparing to take this tune. Feel a little bit foolish if I missed it. Ah, the Dora. Ah, the Dora, yes. I see, the Dora there. Very good. No, again, oh, okay, good, yes. More Honitsu for our friend on the right. I'll go ahead and get rid of that stupid thing. Probably want to get rid of this stupid thing as well. Maybe even this one first is better. No, I don't want that. Would you like a 7? Okay. Great. Still cutting non-Zozu tiles from the hand. Do you have a pawn? Do I see a pawn? No? I guess that's something. I guess that's not nothing. Opposite of nothing. I mean, I could choose to believe in Tanya over Chun again, but I actually don't, you know, I don't really want to do that. How much do I have to respect this? No respect. Well, I mean, enough respect to at least agonize over it for a second, but... I want to die. Okay, great. Keep them coming. These are probably going to be next. It's like a little scary there, but whatever. Whatever. Right? Couldn't be. Couldn't be. What are they going to have that for? Double check for any other... I don't think there's any other tiles that are better than that. Hey, there's that Shun. Be no pawns of that for me, but I will happily discard this twice in a row. There's one. It just came out of their hand as well. Are you Tempai, buddy? Wow, they made it at the very end. Everybody's waiting on the Dora. Cool. Alright. It's spectacular. I lost some points, and that's okay. I don't know. Sometimes you just don't want to push into Richis and Honitsus and all that. And, you know, you don't just go for it. I'm not a go for it kind of guy, generally. The issue with that is that, like... Because I'm not a go-for-it guy, obviously, like, my chances of gains are going to be a little bit decreased. But then also, when I do decide to go for it, like, I just get owned, and then because I didn't have gains earlier from going for it, I just end up, like, with 4,000 points at the end of the game or whatever. And that's not ideal. But a lot of the time, it's not that bad, and instead it's like, because I didn't go for it, I didn't get owned, and then, like... I just get Tempai at some point and somebody deals into me because they're going for it, and then I feel smart. That's like the typical... I think that's still typical. I still have like a pretty positive South. You know, like, these are fine numbers. My dealing rate's a little bit high, but... I'm in like a rebellious phase in my teenage years where I draw people's tiles and then discard them. Like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me not to deal into stuff. Don't tell me not to draw the wrong tile. I'll do it. And then I do it, and it's like, it sucked. But rebelling was fun. So, as soon as I get over that, then my numbers will probably bounce back. The next album queued up is, like, pretty good, but also, like, I'm not sure if I'm feeling it right now. I'm also paying attention to YouTube instead of what is happening in the game. What do we... 7 has appeared. I don't know, man. Just thinking is too hard right now. Can I just get Suanko? Is that too much to ask? Okay, they're doing stuff. Please stop. I gotta find some... Okay, what? The 9? Okay, it's Toy Toy. Yeah, of course it is. So remember what I just said about, like, you know how I draw the tile and then, like, I get owned? So they got Tempai just then, and then I drew their tile and then, like, discarded it and then got completely owned. So that's kind of, like... That's usually how my dealings go, is something like that. And it's bad when that happens. I guess... It's not even good. My hand is worthless, but... I don't know, what else am I going to do? Alright, let's do this. Anyways, so that was a pretty unfortunate thing that just happened, and it took me from like, oh, like second place is pretty reasonable, maybe even first, to like, I hope I don't get last again, but who knows? And yeah, that feels pretty good. That is, I'm enjoying it. Great. We've got Ikitsuken, little Itsu action happening, right? Probably not. Probably not happening. What do I have? What is the action occurring? Is that good? I don't know if that's good. Like, I actually don't know, like, the tile efficiency. Like, do I keep this as my pair and then I've got, like, I draw the 6? But now, like, this is Shinsu and then we've got, like, I can draw any one of these and that becomes the pair, right? So then we've got this. Is that good? I mean, now I'm Ishanten, so it worked, but, like, was it correct? I don't know. Actually don't know. I did do it. So, I mean, at the very least I said, like, I think this might be right, you know? But that's my confidence level. Should really probably learn better so I can make the correct moves in situations such as this. What do I want? I guess I want to draw the 3, cut the 4. Now I want to die, but there's, yeah, I mean, no safe tiles. Hope it's not that. Hey, it wasn't that. Alright. I mean, we can, like, I can cut this instead, right? I guess we can do, like, the Suji thing. Is that what I want to do? Because to be honest, what I want to do is, like, take the Ricci stick and then be, like, in a slightly better position. No, that's not Pon, but it's definitely getting discarded now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that now. This is probably fine, but I don't know, maybe I'll get owned. That would be sad. Let's try not to get owned. Just kidding. There's no trying there. I either do or don't. Like, I can't discard, like, there's no trying when discarding a tile. It's just, you do it and then the outcome occurs. But hopefully I don't get owned off of this. Ah, that's no good. Okay, Tenpai. Tenpai. And now we con. Is that, yeah, that just passed over there. That doesn't mean that I couldn't deal into one of these jokers, but I'm not dealing into them. But yeah, I con this, and oh god, why? God, do I have to? I'm a coward. I'm a coward. We're gonna see if my cowardice was correct at the end of this round. Assuming I make it that far. Yeah, alright, excellent. Clearly that was correct. That's way better than any other thing that would have occurred. Excellent. 3rd place, baby! We're in there. Sure as hell isn't last. Alright. This one's kind of a stinker. Let's reset. Reset? Anybody else for a reset? Alright. They didn't want to. That's the only thing I can conclude from that. Obviously they have the South. Just didn't discard it. Scary. Very scary. Very scary. The draw that definitely could have occurred and should have occurred did not happen because of their actions. See? 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 You can see it. Clearly. Clearly. Well, that's fine. Instead of resetting the round, the hand, I guess I should say. Round? Hand? Difference? Is there a difference? I don't know. I don't really know what to call, I don't really know what to call anything. I lost my train of thought because a bad thing happened again. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Is the game over? Can I go home? You should have hit 2 or a door. I could have just been like, I guess I got a 3rd. Now I have to keep playing this hopeless game. This miserable game. They're gonna make a comeback. You know they're going to. You've been watching me for like an hour and a half. You know what's gonna happen to me. I don't think I'm gonna pull that one. What am I going to pawn? This one for sure. This gets pawned. We take this tile. Yes, we do. There's like. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I want this pair. This pair, I very much, very yes to that. It's only Mongon though, right? Double tone 3 Dora. How do I get Hanemon so I can roam here and then take second? Roam there and get third is like an outcome. Okay. We got like some Ipeko. I could choose to believe in Honitsu, but I don't. I just don't. I don't have it in me. I don't have the guts. I don't have the gusto. The thought that I would draw that many more Pinsu tiles is laughable. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. The issue is that this want, right? Like this mine, but 2 already discarded. So don't do things. Stop it immediately. Stop, all of you. Stop. I'll kill you. Stop it. I see you thinking about things. Stop it. Stop right now. Ron, Mongon. No? Perhaps not. They're trying to find the right emote for the situation, for when they roll me for a Mongon. No? Okay, right. Okay, a lot of things are happening. That's happening. Okay. Let's get rid of that. I'm probably not pawning there. And then I mean, really fuck. Okay. That's actually fine. Yeah. No, yeah. Dealing to a Mongon. Okay. Sure. I was gonna pawn that, but like, you're dealing to a Mongon, man. Be my guess. Maybe second is not so far away after all. This is a lot of nonsense again that I'm not particularly excited about. Well, you just gotta work through it. There is a skill that I do not have, and I've never practiced, which is like, you look at your opening hand and you're like, and then you just play like 100% defensively purely from the get-go. You don't even think about getting Tenpai at all. I don't think this is like the situation for it, but I don't know. It's something that sometimes I feel like I'm lacking, like the ability to just kind of open your hand and just be like, literally, like, the only thing that matters is not dealing in. And I don't care about being Tenpai, I don't care about anything else, just do not deal in, do not let anybody have anything, and then, like, that's all I need. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to... I'm not sure how to do that. This is actually kind of turning into something, which is a delight. Let's get the 8. Get him. Yeah. This is the pair. We're going to get rid of the 7. 7 is not my friend. Draw the 8. I will also accept a 6. And then maybe we get Tanyao. Okay, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I wanted. Well, these go. Yep, there you go. You're next. I mean, in general, I disagree with fighting against a dealer Rishi. When you have that many points, maybe it just doesn't matter. And it's like, click buttons. Who cares? And there's that. Just not dealing in. Not dealing in. It's very important. Can you see that too? Go ahead. Yeah, just that. Yeah, excellent. Very good. Very good. Discard some of these. Yeah, there they go. Just, I don't want to get 4th place again. And that's just how it is. Yeah, I was probably going to cut the 2 at some point. You know, there's the, like, no chance. You got the 3s. 3 of them are visible. Okay. Yeah. It's a little Dora Suji action. But it passes. That is not, okay, yeah, there it goes. You gonna kill my friend? No, Uridora. Yeah, yep, okay. They're alive, they got 500 points. Good for them, they can, like, roam me for a Mongon here. Why not? Yeah, Did I deal into anything big this game? I can't remember. I feel like I did? I feel like I dealt into, like, some Honitsu thing or something. Dealt into some nonsense. I've already forgotten. I don't know. Too much has happened. Too much stress in my life has deleted my memory of past events. I can only think about now. Think about the terror that I feel. Well, what is my strategy? What do I do? Sit here and watch things happen. Probably. Okay. These definitely go. There's like Pinfu, Ipeko, Dora Dora, sort of. Maybe even Rianpeko, Pinfu, Dora Dora sort of action. Could also just ditch this, or maybe we've got like Tanya, Pinfu, Rianpeko, something like that. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's probably not happening. The Dora dream is gone, but a new dream of Tanya has replaced it. Followed by a dream of just like, please don't make me deal in. Okay, what is this? Oh, now what? Now this goes. I hope I don't deal into some stupid freaking Honitsu that they're like Tenpai for without having any overflow. Yeah, that goes. I guess I would Chi the 6. I'm not gonna take that. No, I don't want that. At least it wasn't the Dora. Okay. Yep, they're doing stuff. Everybody's doing stuff. I'm gonna be a step behind and then probably deal into somebody, and then I'm gonna be very sad. 5 is no good. If they are gonna run off, oh no, nobody is. There's discarded like this. Nope. That's not what we're doing. This isn't what we're doing. Can I find... there's only 1/6 left? That's a little... I mean, I'll take it if it comes out, I guess, though. Right? Yeah. Not that 6. Not that 2. Okay, it's alarming. Do I have to... Alright, let's just draw the 8. Probably Ricci. Oh, I guess I have Sanshoku possibility. Please don't kill me? Oh no, that's passed recently. I mean, I probably shouldn't just cavalierly be throwing. No. Okay. Toi Toi no Mi. It gets him back in the game, which I'm actually not super excited about. I'd much rather, like, I got Tenpai and then I was able to, like, have, like, a miracle Ricci hit on somebody to get second place, but, you know, I think we've come to understand that a good thing will not happen for me, so I will instead sit here and watch people call other people's win tiles and just kind of accept that they may or may not know what they're doing, but it kind of doesn't matter at this point because they are so far ahead that, yeah, why not just do whatever? Follow your heart. chase your dreams, etc. Yeah, pawn all day. Do you want this one? Doesn't look like it. What do I want? Well, I've got this pair, which kind of sinks the dream of Tanyao. We have like a little Pinfu. We have a little Richinomi, where like I guess I'd take the last one of these or something. Like Ipeko, and then like maybe, I don't know. Heck. More pawns. You think they've got the Dora as well? Nestled away somewhere. Do you want this one? Does anybody want this one? Okay. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. This one's safe. It's safe too. My hand isn't really going anywhere, but I'm glad to see that my friends at the table are having some success. I guess. Now what? What do I... there are no good options, right? I'm not really sure what to be doing. Because, like, I'm pretty scared of cutting this. Even, like, the 3 is kind of... Okay. Are we looking at some Haku only? They're waiting on the Dora, like, 100% of the time. Please don't cut the Dora into their hand. That's all I ask. Alright. I will not cut the Dora. I promise you. Clap my hands together. Will not cut the Dora. Not happening. Not happening. No way, Jose. You got it? So now what do we do? 7s are donezo. God, I guess there's like this spooky call and then this spooky discard pile. Yup. Happy to be of service. Am I? Hey, I'm not actually, but listen. That's a freebie. What to do? What to do? Never cut the Dora. These are all pretty... I want to die. Death! I don't want to cut any of this. Why do I have to be Noten again? I don't have to be. I don't have to do anything. But I choose to be Noten. You really don't need to do that. Hey. Hey. Let's chat for a second. You don't need to do that, though. That's not something that you needed to do. Like, good job giving yourself a million billion Dora when you, like, are already a billion points ahead. But, like, you don't have to do that. I don't think it's good to do that. Like, you don't need more points. You don't need your points to go up anymore. They're already very high. So if you increase the possibility of other people's points going up, that seems bad for you. Because you want your points to be high, and the other people, if they don't get points, that's good, right? Whoa, they were waiting on the Dora! Shocker. Alright. Well, it's happening. I am getting closer and closer to the bottom. And nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I drew the Dora, and at that point it's like, well, I obviously can't discard this because I have a brain that works, so being Noten is kind of the only option there. And that's what I did. It was better than dealing in. It still wasn't good, though. And now... Now what? Do I aggressively chase Open Tanyao just to, like, get them off of the dealer's seat? I don't really like that. That's what I was supposed to do. I missed my opportunity to pawn the 8 there, but now we're like, haha, clearly Chitoitsu is going to happen. That's a pawn on the east. Again, people just do it. They love to do it, and they cannot be dissuaded. I mean, to be honest, like, I feel like people always going for it is actually, like, advantageous to people with more, like, defensive and calm playing styles, because it's just, like, they go nuts, and then you take advantage of them going nuts by just, like, hitting them a million times, and then you win, and it's good. But it also means that, you know, some percentage of the time when they're just going for it, they're actually going to do it. And that's not so good. I guess at this point, like, what else is this going to be than Tanyao? Okay. Is this where I deal into their hand? Sink into the ultimate despair? No, this is where I get Tenpai and sink into the ultimate hope. Okay, back to... it's like a mix of hope and despair here. It's like... They lost more points, like, I'm a little bit closer, I'm a little bit further away from last place. It also would have been better if I just, like, won a hand, no matter how small. I'd rather have that be the way that I pull ahead. But, you know, I don't got control over that. So we'll just continue to watch the world turn. Doing it. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing Chitoi, so I guess this is going to be some flavor of, you know, Richinomi or Tsumo, and that's it, or it's probably, like, I don't know, man. I guess it's probably just going to be some sort of Pinfu. Alright, there you go. Enjoy. Pinfu or Richinomi, so I guess we'll go ahead and cut the 4, leave open the option of... okay, alright, so we got the 5, so now... okay, you did that. You did do that. Show me. That's a little scary. I hope nobody has any of those, or that would be very alarming. Is this my golden opportunity? Please, please, do not have south. Like, you just can't. You can't have it. I'll die. I mean, I'll literally die if I deal in, if you do. And also, I would be sad. I don't want a miracle to occur for you. I don't want you to come back from having 500 points to not be last. That would be upsetting to me. That would ruin my night. That would ruin my whole night. You don't want to do that to me. Okay, well, I have the option of cutting Pinzu tiles or Monzu tiles. I guess I'll cut the Pinzu tiles and we'll draw the 7. I might even... Do I declare Ricci? What? What does that mean? And they cut the... What? What is the meaning of this? Which one do you have, then? Tonki? Are they Tonki? Tonki bait, do you think? Am I about to get owned? Well, it ain't that. I'm thankful that they discarded it because it means that I get to also discard it instead of being, you know, alarmed and then sad that it can never leave my hand. But, I mean, we've got the Green Dragon, we've got... I mean, we actually have Shun and Hatsu, and our old friend the Pei. All of which are possible. I guess I could also have Itsu. That is possible. What I have chosen to do is not get Tenpai. And I'm not sure that's like a good move, but that's just what I've been doing. Okay. There's another step towards an open Tanya for them. Well, okay, it's not Tonki Wait on 9. Maybe it's Shampon. I don't know. I mean, with 2 cons made, I feel like if I draw the 7, I gotta launch. I gotta blast off. Okay, Tonki Wait? No. It is Itsu, but they also had Shun. Okay, well, I'm in last place, but I am the last dealer, so I can still just rattle off a win or two and pull myself out of the ultimate despair. If that doesn't happen, then I will get 4th place again, and then I will be very sad. And then I might upload this to YouTube just to show people how miserable my life is and how sad it is to be me. And we'll ignore the, like, 60 games that I played before this where, like, things actually kind of went fine and it was there weren't really problems. We only want to think about the times where bad things happen. That's my philosophy in life. That's how I operate, and it makes me feel really good. And it's a good experience, and I recommend that you have it for yourself as well. Just ignore all of the good things that have happened, and only focus on the bad ones. What do we do here? I guess we're just gonna take these apart. I'm looking to make a little pawn, and then I'm gonna get 1,500 points, and it's not gonna change my placement, even if I roam the person who is in 3rd. And maybe I'll do that, and then somebody else will win, and then I'll get 4th, and it'll be like, ah, yes, mahjong is good. Yes, give it to me. Give it to me. Save me. You know what? I'll upgrade that con if it shows up. Daddy needs the points. Yeah, give it to me. Red 5. Red 5. Show me the red 5. You don't need it. No, not that one! Ah. Fine.
No.
Fine. I'll take your stupid points. Next hand. I need to rattle off a couple more if we're gonna turn this ship around. What is this? What is this triplet? What am I supposed to be doing with this? Having it in my hand? Very well. 6. Got some Ricci Dora. Ricci Dora situation. That could be alright. If I win that hand, that's a good number of points right there. That would pull me out of last place, no problem. Oh, that's a good draw. This is it. Nice things are happening to me a little bit. Probably shortly before the football gets pulled out from under me and I spin. I do cartwheels in midair and then fall flat on my face. But currently, there's like that slight ray of hope that maybe at the very least I won't get last place again. I can get like the, you know, the last minute 3rd place upset where I'm like, oh, it's better than nothing. And then I can come back and play tomorrow night and be like, maybe things are starting to turn around. Or I could lose horribly and then I don't know what I'll do after that. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Alright. I didn't come here to not get points. I'm not gonna discard no dang Dora tile. Ricci. Let me draw my tile so I can declare Ricci. What is this? What am I doing with this? This, I guess. Okay. We're gonna get there. Just believe. Ricci. Ricci desu. Sorry. Sorry, I don't even know my own character's lines. I've never... I mean, how often do you get Tenpai, right? I don't hear that much. Okay. 2 passed. 8 passed. Any other tiles you can think of that might pass? Any 5s you think might actually... in this specific scenario, might just make it through? Surely they would. What do you... Yeah, okay.
No.
Well, I get 3rd unless I hit like 1 billion Uradora, and I think even then I don't. I hit 1 billion Uradora. Wow, that's so many points. This game is stupid.